The federal government has decided to withdraw the criminal charge against Ms. Comfort Emerson and addressed related matters, including Kwam1's matter, which the airlines will abide by. Here is the statement released by the Minister for Aviation and Aerospace Management. In the last 48 hours, I have been in consultation with credible stakeholders in the aviation sector and those involved in unfortunate incidents regarding the unruly behavior of certain individuals at our airports of recent. Though regrettable, we think valuable lessons have been learned by all sides to these incidents, and airport security protocols especially have been well highlighted for the traveling public. If nothing at all, the episodes have undoubtedly helped to raise public awareness about appropriate conduct within the aviation space. As highlighted in my previous statements on the last two incidents, clear wrongs were committed by both the offending passengers and staff of the airlines involved from all the evidence available to us and those available to the public. It is clear that all the actors involved cannot continue to highlight the injury or injustice done to them without acknowledging their own equal culpability. Therefore, after reviewing the entire incident, including appeals made by well-meaning Nigerians and remorse shown by the actors, the following decisions have been reached. In the case of the unruly passenger, Ms. Comfort Emerson, on the Ibom Airline on Sunday, the 10th of August 2025, I have conferred with Ibom Airline to withdraw the complaint against her today. When the police took her statements in presence of a lawyer, she exhibited great remorse for her conduct. Subsequent to the withdrawal of the complaint by the complainants, the CP of Airport Command and the police prosecutor will immediately take the remaining steps to facilitate her release from KK prisons within the week. I have also conferred with the leadership of the Airline Operators of Nigeria (AON) and have appealed to them to lift the lifetime ban imposed on her, to which they agreed. The details of the resolution will be made public by the AON subsequently. And now to the judgments for the case of Kwam1. In the case of Kwam1, the NCAA is to reduce its flight ban to a 1-month period. FAN will also work with the music star with a view to engaging him as an ambassador for proper airport security protocol going forward. Having publicly demonstrated penitence, the NCAA is also to withdraw its criminal complaint against Kwam1 earlier lodged with the police. In the case of Captain Oluranti Ogoyi and a co-pilot First Officer Ivan Oloba of Valujet, the NCAA is to restore their licenses after the same period of 1-month ban after undergoing some mandatory professional reappraisal. The details will be announced by the NCAA. I have directed all relevant aviation agencies in collaboration with other complementary agencies outside aviation to immediately begin a retreat next week to properly retrain and prepare our aviation security personnel on how to deal with errant and disruptive passengers and how to de-escalate potentially explosive situations. The retreat will be fully covered by the press with the opportunity to ask all the relevant questions. The airlines will also have their own session when the conduct and attitude of their staff towards members of the traveling public will be in full focus. These above decisions were taken by government and the airline operators purely on compassionate grounds, as government will never pander to base sentiments, politically motivated views, or warped legal opinions when clear encroachments of our laws are involved. We are also sending a clear message that we take safety and security in the aviation sector very seriously, and we have decided to draw a line after these clemencies. This is, of course, from Hephaestus KMO, today, Wednesday, August 13th. Okay, so this is the minister trying to de-escalate. I mean, it's your ministry, and this has happened under your watch. It would also mean that it seems that you are not able to take charge of your ministry. That's where this is pandering to. I mean, these incidents happened within a week of, each other, and it will look like it's either you are not looking out for your staff or the aviation sector is failing in its bid to take care of itself, and you are leading that ministry. So it behoves on him as a minister to come off like this, to seem like someone who is basically trying to resolve the matter, so to speak. But again, I still believe that there are people who would think that this route that the minister have taken does little or no good for people who have been offended. For instance, I mean, look at how the lady's boobs was exposed. That can never be retracted. I mean, it's not like you can go and say, "Oh, I'm sorry for what has happened. I showed off I hate you." I mean, somebody can say, "Okay, I'm apologizing, for what I have done to you." So what happens to the internet? The internet never forgets. That thing will remain with that lady forever. If there was no boobs shown, then we can say we're even. But her boobs is all over the internet. Her boobs is around the world. Like, get onto the internet and just type "comforts Ibom Air," and that's the first thing you are going to see. So, I know some of you will be thinking, she has been exposing her boobs now. Most of her pictures are online. She's exposing her boobs. So what's the difference between the one she's exposing and the one it's totally different. There's nowhere that she has exposed her boobs, showing her nipple in that manner. I mean, it's her body. She does what she wants to, but not in that manner. Not beating her, stripping her, and pushing her out of a plane like a common criminal. That's a totally different ball game. All right, nobody can erase that. So who pays for that? Who pays for that? She hits someone. They hit her too. People can go and say, "Okay, I'm sorry for hitting you." Was it was back and forth. But somebody's boobs was exposed. Somebody's boobs is on the internet. How will that be withdrawn? How do you withdraw that kind of thing? So there's a lot that needs to be addressed, I think, especially in that direction. And for Kwam, he was quick too to have gone online to apologize for what he has done. Because the crazy part of this whole thing is that imagine what happens to him, to other people who are like him, who are feeling that they are a known figure around the world, and they are somewhat a people who should be given some sort of respect, and even when they are unruly, even when they are not in the right stench of things, in the right path of things, they feel that should be respected because they are huge figures and huge personalities. I feel that the 1 month is not good enough. I feel that he should have given much more, so that he will feel the pinch. Now, if this decision goes through tomorrow, somebody who is in his capacity or in his stable could do the same thing and say, after all, is not to fly, is not to ban me for 1 month. I will do whatever I want to do, and I get banned for 1 month. I believe that he should be given much more than 1 month. He should be given at least 3 months. At least by the time he loses some jobs flying around the world, around the country, he would think twice as to what to do next time, in respecting those who people have employed to take care of him. As a matter of fact, those people are even there to take care of him, and of course his safety. I wonder why he will pour whatever liquid he has on another person whom he didn't employ, whom he didn't even know from anywhere, and stood in front of a moving plane. That is terrible. He should have been in jail. It's not a matter of communication. Let's go back and forth about it. He should have been in custody. That's the person that should have been in custody. But again, I believe that instead of that 1 month that he's given, should he be given 3 months, so that he will feel the pain. And 1 month is not going to feel the pain. 1 month, you counting 1 month from when the incident happened, it's already, 1 week is gone. Talking about around 2 or 3 weeks or so, and he's back on board. So I believe that some of these decisions taken, even though the government says it's on compassionate ground, I still think that even the compassionate ground should also have some human face. So he's the minister, and he's contacted a few persons in the stakeholders, and he's trying to just basically clear the situation, because everybody now is all over the space and thinking that he doesn't have the capacity to take care of the crisis that is happening in the aviation sector. When was the last time we had this kind of thing happen in our airport? I can't remember. And this is happening under him, and is within a week of each other event. Who knows when somebody else, something else is going to happen? So it will mean that he doesn't have the capacity. That's why I think he's taking this route to de-escalate things, to do Georgia so that everybody will be fine. Basically. So those are my points. I said I should put it out. What do you think, though? Let me know in the comments.